Hey Libra, thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be your general reading for June 16th through the 30th, 2021. Just know that all messages may not resonate with everybody, so take what you can and leave the rest. Any information about Sage Company will be in the description box, and just know that we will be doing this again the beginning part of July. All right, so if you don't get nothing today, check the other videos and or hold off because we got more coming. With that being said, Libra, let's go ahead and get into your reading. This is definitely being part of everybody's reading about somebody finding out something about you. All right, Libra, and at the bottom of the deck is our completion card. The cause to celebrate because you have finished something. All right. Or will be finishing something. Again, so I feel like for some of my Libras, there's somebody getting more information about you, asking about you, want to know who you are, want to know what you do. For some of my Libras, this will be the reason why they're trying to find out this information, because this would be an opportunity for you to move up, okay? For some of you, that would be move up to being the manager, management, the boss, it's themselves, or this is a time that you are doing your own thing. And so you may be a boss in that manner where you're starting your own business, but definitely being the person at the top. Or trying to make these boss moves, okay? So we got some Libras that are going through that. They're interviewing you, maybe you're going to some interviews and stuff like that for this better position. But feeling like that this is a good time, but this is a time where you may be bossing up, okay? So Libra, some of y'all are out here living your best lives, hitting up the bars, flirting, telling people what they want to hear, and or they're doing it to you. But I feel like since last speaking on the Libras, you guys have found some type of happiness. Something has made you happy after a period of feeling like things are being a bit too much, weighing on you, being a burden, just kind of consuming you in a way. So I feel like it's only because some of you guys have been doing what is necessary to make these changes in your life, because you said you wanted happiness. You said you wanted peace, right? You're tired of this fighting that's going on. So, you guys are like having these epiphanies and things are coming to y'all saying that, or it was said that, hey, you got to do things differently. You got to start moving differently. And I believe that a lot of you guys listen to that, okay? So you may be out there mingling, just to see if you still got it. See if you can still whisper these sweet nothings and they fall for it. Okay, not fall for it. Just to see if you got it. Let's just say it like that. But on the other hand, and then this person that you may be striking this interest with, this person that may be tickling your fancy, it may be somebody, it may be a Cancer, or they may have Cancer in their chart. just know that interest is very interesting for you and to you, and that connection could cause some type of happiness in your life. Okay. Again, because you're tired of the bickering and the fights and the arguments and the conflicts that you've been going through in the past. And yes, you are taking advantage of the changes. So for those of you guys who have did this work and have gotten to the end of these and getting rid of or have gotten rid of the things that no longer serve you, it is finally showing up in your life, the changes. Okay, so you guys have ended or concluded those things, or it is the end cycle of those patterns, because your newness is coming in for you. Your newness is there. Your fresh starts are there. Let me pull some clarifying cards for my Libras. What else we got going on, Libra? Gemini season. Some of you may have been dealing with the Gemini. You know what, Libra? I'm gonna call this my Libra card, because it always shows up for you guys, and it's the one where you can't focus and make a decision. That's my Libra card. That's what it is for now on. All right, so again, I feel like some of my Libras had took a necessary break and got the necessary rest and peace with yourselves that you needed to make the changes that you did make or will be making, only because of the way that everything has been making you feel. And for those of you who getting back out there, who's dating and trying to do something different in that area, you're doing so because it was hard at first. Again, the arguing, the conflicts, and some of these people may have taken something from you, like physically taken something from you, right? On the other hand, it's what they've taken from you internally, your peace, your mental, and all that is the reason why you had to end that and start something different. Okay. But just knowing that it's being done or being done. I feel like it's determination, like the utmost determination to be happy for you guys. Right. And so you are aware of what you have to cut out. You are aware healing has to take place. You are aware that things has to end so you can begin, right? And it's exhausting. It is tiresome. But you still are handling this like a G, Libras, okay? But it's what needed to finally be done, right? But I think for some of my Libras, or a lot of my Libras, it was just that that time it takes for you to finally just be so freaking tired of it all. I think y'all reached that point in your lives, right? Like it's like nothing else can go this way. This is it. No more of it. You know what I'm saying? The feeling of losing out and not having, whether these are opportunities, just a feeling of loss, period. Or not even realizing what opportunities you do have or what you do possess in your life because of how things are making you feel. And if you are feeling down and you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel or what you have, it is stuff there for you, Libra. Okay, so I feel like that was the realization after so much feeling of loss and defeat, and not even being able to see the opportunities right in front of you. Okay, because this person is feeling like this as if there's no more opportunities, like doors won't open for them, right? I want to let you see this. Like the doors won't open for them, right? And then, but there's the key. Like, it's like that, like you have the answers, you have the means, and you have the way. But because you are stuck in this mind frame of loss and feeling of defeat, you won't even look at the opportunities that are there for you. Now, I feel like that's a past feeling, right? Or this is the feeling that we're getting through, because there's your moments of completion. You are completing things out. You're finally making that decision to take action on these things that are not serving you for your greater purpose, right? That are not allowing you to grow. This change has happened or is happening because things are not allowing you to grow. You're not seeing any growth. You're not seeing any benefit. All you can see is what is taken away from you. Okay? So here we go. We are getting this insight. We're trusting more in our instincts. We're praying. We're seeking higher sources. Whatever it is that Libra had to do to get to these moments of figuring some things out, you've done it or you're doing it so that you can protect your peace, so you can live in your happiness. Because you're at a point where you no longer are letting anyone do it, wanting anyone to do it, and you just fucking tired of feeling this way, Libra. Again, there was major choices that had to be made for you to get here, okay? In this Gemini season, and I really feel like that this is confirming this is Gemini season, and or the energy that was putting this burden on you, that was making you feel like things were too much and this weight was on your shoulders, had Gemini placements, okay? And you were dealing with that, and that had to change because it was impeding your growth. So I'm going to pull some more cards for you here, Libra. For some of my Libras, I don't know if you are can't make a decision on that boss move, or were you afraid to make a true decision on bossing up, or to getting that more that was coming towards you. I felt like that wasn't an easy decision for some of my Libras to make, okay? You could have been afraid of, or be afraid of what more responsibilities that you're gonna have to take on if you make this move. However this applies to your life. Doesn't have to be a job. It doesn't have to be a business. But in some element or area in your life, there is a choice to boss up in it, right? And I feel like that is a scary choice for some of my Libras. And so on that front, there's decisions that have to be made so that you can actually boss up, okay? Right here in this change, you have another change card. You have the transformation card, Libra. So I really feel like a lot of you are doing what's necessary to move on in life and to really have and go after the things that you say you want in your life. And for others, this is just saying that you need to make this change, Libra. That it's only going to be better. It's only going to be the way you want it once you make these changes. Complete some things out so you don't have to suffer in silence, especially when things are jeopardizing your happiness, all right? And you are internalizing it, okay? You holding it in instead of letting it out, letting it go, and moving on. So at the bottom of this deck, passion has been ignited for some of my Libras here, okay? You are moving passionately into something. What has you passionate, Libras? Interesting. I believe, and I feel like a lot of you guys are passionate about making this change. Passionate about going after these things in your life, okay? Passionate about moving on. Passionate about looking forward to the future and everything that's in it because you made the necessary changes, all right? So here we have the light for my Libras. I feel like a lot of you guys' hope switch has turned on, okay? So if we're going to break this light down, this means that you guys have come to a conclusion, right? You are ready to leave whatever behind because 9 and 1 equals 10, right? Well, we have to end something, right? Because we have to do that so you can see the light, so you can break that down one more again and get to your one, your new beginning, okay? Your new beginning in happiness, your new beginning in love, new relationships, unions, partnerships, friendships, your new beginnings, period, okay? Because the old stuff is exhausting you, have exhausted you, Libra. It's time to look forward. It's time to live in your truth. It's time to speak your truth. And it's time for you to be truthful, not only to yourself, but to others. And being truthful in how you really feel, right? Not masking anything, not just going with the flow, not because of physical infatuation or something like that with somebody, but a true desire and want and all that to be with this person if you want to be with somebody, right? But it's going to have to start with the internal truth for yourself and not to lie to yourself and then not to lie to others, okay? So seeking the truth, living in truth, and putting truth out there. So you don't have to suffer in silence, right? So you don't have to find out that desire, that infatuation wasn't really a thing. Now you're stuck in it and now you don't know how to leave it, right? Those type of situations, right? So there's no more time to suffer in silence because we are going to acknowledge our losses, cut them loose, heal, and we're going to move forward because now that we in this mindset of getting things done so that we can stay peaceful in our happiness, in our new opportunities, in the opportunities that we already had. We just couldn't focus on them or acknowledge them or realize them because we had something else on our mentals, okay? Right? So transformation is definitely needed. Transformation is a must. It's confirmed. It is a must. It is a must for your growth. It is a must for you to get to the things you have planned for your future, Libra, okay? It's been a waiting game for some of my Libras for seeing your new things transpire. But that waiting game was waiting on you to be truthful with yourself and to make these changes, okay? So for those who've already went through that and now you're seeing the results of the changes that you made, that's what was going on. It was waiting on you to get it together. And for others, this is what you're going through or going to have to go through in order to get to maintaining your happiness, doing the things that make you happy, stepping back out there flirting and get your bar hopping on, and being part of a society and feeling good about yourself when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And activating this heart chakra and loving yourself so that you are capable of loving others. All right? Okay, I got some more cards to shuffle for my Libras. Well, that didn't take much. All right. So the first card here, and if my Libras are questioning why, it's because you've put in a thought and you know what is required. You've taken off the mask that you're showing to everybody else, the mask that you've even probably showed yourself because you wasn't living in your truth. You wasn't being truthful with yourself and with others, right? So you thought about this. You daydreamed and envisioned how you really want your life to look like. What do you want it to look like? How you really want to live it, right? And you was coming to the terms of and concluding what it would actually take to get there, okay? To live in that, to be in that, because that's what you want. We got some stuff going on over here. Give me 1 second here, Libra. All right. Okay. And so it's these moment of realizations that you had to go through to get to making whatever decisions that you have to make to do your changes. If you haven't made that decision already, I feel like for a lot of my Libras, you're already living in this. So this is your focus time, right? This is how you're envisioning, and this is what you are wanting, putting it all together in your mind, how it should look for you, okay? And like I said, taking that mask off and being truthful with you and with others. There we go. Because every decision that you make, Libra, and the way that you have been living has been affecting the things that are around you, right? And so when we have these false starts and giving people false hopes and giving yourself false hopes, you put yourself in this bubble and you get trapped there because now you got to figure out how to get out. Now you got to figure out how you're going to live in this beauty that is there for you. The beauty that you have created, but you can't really bask in it and live in it and enjoy it because of all the other mess that has transpired and formulated, and it's keeping you from this beautiful thing that you know that you have internally and externally, okay? Because you let the burden and the weight of others that you have carried only because we were not living truthfully to ourselves and to others. So we didn't get to enjoy this. So now it's time to come out this bubble because we're completing things, we making changes, and we're moving forward. You're being guided, okay? You are being guided, you are being protected, and you are being watched, Libra, on the spiritual realm, okay? They want to let you know that they have your back in this. They want you to do this because they want you happy. That's Spirit's message. We want you happy, and we got you. You were predestined to do some things, and being depressed and being worried and being indecisive and all that was not the plan. The plan was for you to be in your happiness, okay? So You know, you have to get over your stumbling blocks. You have to know that you're being carried, you're being watched after. And there's people in place to help get you through that, because there is help available to you, right? When we can't get it spiritually, or we can't see it spiritually, Spirit will send people that you can see to help you. Okay? So just know that. So just keep up the work that you've been putting in, Libra, especially the changes that you need, or the changes that you feel necessary for your life, so you can bask in the beauty of what's there. All right. So I have my final cards that I want to pull for my Libras. That's going to conclude the reading here. Okay. In Libra, some of you guys' heart chakra has been activated. That's why you're able to get back out there. That's why you're ready to mingle. I was sitting up here, and I'm just sitting up here shuffling, trying to get these final three, and I heard a bow, chicka bow bow. That's where some of y'all minds are. Don't shoot the messenger. Just telling y'all what I feel and hear and see. Bow, chicka bow bow. Some of y'all just got y'all mojo back. That's all. That's all. Getting y'all mojo back. All right, Libra. So the first card that I pulled here is Broken Dreams. And it says only you can accept or reject your dreams. So not to let these outside influences determine how you're going to feel and how you're going to live and how you're going to be every day. Don't let their perceptions of you and how you're supposed to be dictate how you live your life. Okay, Libra? Only you can accept or reject your dreams, your goals, you going after it the way you going after it, and you including those goals into your life. Because again, like I said, some things were predestined. You're being watched, you're being carried, you're being, loved on the spiritual realm, so that you can feel that love spiritually to motivate you to move on. Okay? Why? Because somewhere in these truths that we're not speaking to ourselves and to others is causing confusion. Just like this confusion here on this opportunity for you to make boss moves, right? For you to boss up, to be the boss in the situation. It says growth hurts. Here's your growth. It's wanting you like you're wanting it. Growth hurts, heals, and harness a way through the uncertainty. Okay? There is light there. Do not forget that there is light at the end of this. That's what you're going after. Remember, you have that light card. Your way is being lit up for you, okay? So that it don't be so hard for you to see what's going on in front of you. To know that you are on your path. Just it's the way is being lit for you, Libra, okay? So you can get out of these confused states that you are often in. And lastly, it's presence of absence. And it says, hold what is absent in the presence of your love. Okay? So, even though you may not have it, or you don't know what you have, right? This is this card here. You don't know exactly what you have. You're not missing what you think you're missing. It's actually there. Why? Because Spirit got your back. You just got to realize that you're not missing what you think you're missing. You have it. It's there. Okay? So that's what I have for my Libras. So if you guys are going through these changes, I'm working through these changes, congratulations for making that move. That's that boss move right there. And I'm wishing you so much success in this. This is a process, and it does take time. It's nothing that's going to happen for you overnight, okay? It's taking time. It's going to take time. It's that waiting game. But it's so, so, so worth it, Libra. So continue doing what you do because it really is paying off. Okay. And it is going to pay off because you finally putting an end to stuff and seeking results and getting it. Okay. So continue with your changes. They are to benefit you, and they are working, and they are going to be beneficial. So until next time, Libra, if you want to support the channel, just like these videos, comment if you feel comfortable, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and tell people about us. We need to get our subscribers up, okay? So we leaning on our viewers to help us out. But thank you for your support, and we will do this again, Libra.